Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the 2012 adventure drama film Life of Pi, directed by Ang Lee and starring Suraj Sharma and Irrfan Khan. Let's begin. In Canada, a young writer meets middle-aged Pi Patel. The writer has been told that Pi's life story would be a good subject for a book. Pi tells the writer the following story about his life. Pi's father named him Piscine Molitor Patel after Piscine Molitor, a famous swimming pool in France. In secondary school in Pondicherry, he adopts the Greek letter Pi as his nickname to avoid bullying. He is raised in a Hindu family, but at 12 years old he is introduced to Christianity and then Islam, and decides to follow all three religions as he just wants to love God. His mother supports his desire to grow, but his rationalist father tries to secularize him. Pi's family owns a zoo, and Pi takes interest in the animals, especially a Bengal tiger named Richard Parker. After Pi gets dangerously close to Richard Parker, his father forces him to witness the tiger killing a goat. When Pi is 16, his father announces that due to the emergency, they must move to Canada, where he intends to settle and sell the animals. The family books passage with the animals on a Japanese freighter. During a storm, the ship founders while Pi is on deck. He struggles to find his family, but a crewman throws him into a lifeboat. A freed zebra jumps onto the boat with him, breaking its leg. The ship sinks into the Mariana Trench, drowning his family. Pi briefly sees what appears to be a survivor, but it turns out to be Richard Parker. After the storm, Pi awakens in the lifeboat with the zebra and is joined by an orangutan. A spotted hyena emerges from under the tarpaulin, forcing Pi to retreat to the end of the boat. The hyena kills the zebra and later the orangutan. Richard Parker comes out from under the tarpaulin, killing the hyena before retreating back to cover for several days. Pi fashions a small raft from flotation vests which he tethers to the lifeboat to be safe from Richard Parker. Despite his moral code against killing, he begins fishing, enabling him to sustain the tiger. When the tiger jumps into the sea to hunt for fish and then swims towards Pi, Pi considers letting him drown, but ultimately helps him back onto the boat. One night, a humpback whale destroys the raft and its supplies. Pi trains Richard Parker to accept him in the boat, and realizes that caring for the tiger is helping to keep himself alive. Weeks later, they encounter a floating island. It is a lush jungle of edible plants, freshwater pools, and a large population of meerkats, enabling Pi and Richard Parker to eat and drink and regain strength. At night, the island transforms into a hostile environment. Richard Parker retreats to the lifeboat while Pi and the meerkats sleep in the trees. The water pools turn acidic. Pi deduces that the island is carnivorous after finding a human tooth embedded in a flower. Pi and Richard Parker leave the island, eventually reaching Mexico after 200 days at sea. Pi is heartbroken that Richard Parker does not acknowledge him before disappearing into the jungle. Pi is rescued and brought to a hospital. Insurance agents for the Japanese freighter company interview him, but do not believe his story and ask what really happened. He tells a different story in which the animals are replaced by humans, his mother for the orangutan, an amiable sailor for the zebra, and the ship's brutish cook for the hyena. The cook kills the sailor and feeds on his flesh, and then kills Pi's mother, after which Pi kills him and uses his remains as food and fish bait. The insurance agents are dissatisfied with this story, but leave without questioning Pi further. When the writer recognizes the parallels between the two stories, Pi says that it does not matter which story is true, because his family died either way. He asks which story the author prefers, and the author chooses the first, to which Pi replies, "And so it goes with God." Glancing at a copy of the insurance report, the writer reads that Pi survived his adventure in the company of an adult Bengal tiger. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know which movie you'd like to see me do next. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.